Pastor and gospel choir summoned by MI5 as witness bullied by Meghan in her own wedding. Meg shivering. Princeharry and Meghanmarkle are reportedly suffering the week from hell as a drip 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 of bad news dominates their lives. The couple hope the public will end up hating the monarchy, but the pair have been warned they're risking their reputation if a close ally reveals the name of the royal family member who made what was initially described as discriminatory comments about their son Archie. But royal author Angela Levin reckons no one would believe them. Recently, a source close to the palace spills some tea about Meghan's wedding. In episode 2 of Harry and Meghan, she says that she never thought ethnicity would play such a big part in a marriage with Harry, because growing up in Los Angeles as a mixed-colour woman, being different hadn't been an issue for her. Meghan says, "Now people are very aware of my ethnicity because they made it such an issue in the UK." She added that before that most people didn't treat her like a black woman. However, in fact, it's Meghan who hates the black. She said that she wanted to arrange a gospel choir and a voice-farest black pastor to give a sermon at her own wedding. Meanwhile, Charles only commissioned them in the sense that he was the one who paid the bill and okayed her plans. She was behind their appearance because she was trying to reflect her true African-American heritage. Hence Doria being the lone family member on the bride's side. It just further underscored that fact. Perhaps she was just embarrassed because she saw too late how entirely inappropriate the bombastic aspect of some of her choices turned out to be. The black pastor just happened to be the head of the Episcopal Church, so he was invited as much to acknowledge her Americanness as her mixed colour identity. But the black choir and the pastor didn't make sense at all, as Meghan looks 100% white, and has been that way her entire adult life. Rumour has it that the pastor was called by MI5 as a witness in the investigation about Meghan's bullying. She just hired him in order to manipulate everyone. It's in a CV that she also identifies herself as Caucasian. Plus, Meghan looks white and claimed to be before marrying Harry. The UK is the most diverse country in the world, and the royal family welcomed her with open arms. She royally screwed herself playing the race card and making fun of a dying queen. Speaking to Dan Wooten on GB News, royal author Angela Levin said, "What's interesting is that people won't really believe it anyway. I mean, there's been a load of colour people who've come up and said, what is she talking about? This shows that she doesn't really know what it's like to be coloured, because we all talk about that. We talk about what colour the child will be, just as you might say what colour their hair might be. It's not discriminatory at all. And they're only using this to get publicity." Dismissing it as nonsense, Levin said people were fed up with it. She added, "It's all about destroying, isn't it? It's all about being negative. It's all about making the public hate the royal family. They've been at it for 3 years now, and they're still not satisfied." Wooten had earlier claimed that he knew who was supposed to have made the remark, and this person is not discriminatory. He added that Harry and Meghan took some very innocent comments out of context.